Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing a two pack, as some people say. We're gonna do two different tier lists. I found these two. We're gonna see what they are later. But the first one we're gonna do is like toys that were like these are both toy tier lists, but these are like toys that were fads in school. So we're just gonna go through them and I'm gonna give you my opinions on them. So Pokemon cards are the first S tier. Listen, I don't. I guess like when I got to middle school and high school, like people stopped caring about Pokemon cards. But like in elementary school, when you had the highest card, like whatever that number is on the top of Groudon, right there, that 130, whatever that means, if you had the highest one, you were the coolest kid. It's like how if you had a trading cable for the Pokemon games, you were the coolest kid. So yeah, silly bands. I had a few silly bands, so I'm gonna put it in B tier just because they're kind of cool. They're pretty much just landfill at this point. Some people still wear them, but like I don't know. I feel like it was a middle school thing, and then they lasted like a month, and then people got over it. Fidget spinners. I had a fidget spinner, but I'm gonna put it in C tier because I wasn't in school when these became like I graduated high school by the time that these became a fad, so like I wasn't there for it. I was there for like that month or whatever when like it became like a thing. But like I had a nice metal one that I bought from a vape shop with my friend Joey, and we played with those, but we never had one of these cheap plastic ones. But they're okay. They were fun. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, same with Pokemon cards. I mean, pretty much take everything I said about Pokemon cards and relate it to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Except the difference is because people knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh like vaguely because of the show, unlike Pokemon cards. So people like that. I think that these are erasers. Um, I don't know. I don't think I really ever saw anybody with them, so I'll put them in C tier. Erasers are cool, but like I'm gonna tell you this right now, these suck as erasers. Just use the one on the back of your pencil, or get like one of those nice pink rubber ones. Beans. This was not a fad when I was in school. Like I had friends who had a couple of them, but like they never brought them to school. It was never a thing. Tech decks. Oh yeah, that was a thing. That was big in my school. Where people like teachers would take them away from kids because they'd be just sitting there tech decking. I never got mine taken, but I did tech deck in school a lot. And I used to think that I was a skater because I played Tony Hawk American Wasteland and because I tech deck. So I would go around with like Zoo York shirts on and like Element shirts, thinking I was the baddest motherfucker there was, but all I did was tech deck. Bakugan, I had a few friends who had them and they're cool. I'm gonna put them in B tier because they're cool, but like it really wasn't a fad. Like I feel like by the time that Bakugan came out when I was in school, people stopped caring about this kind of stuff. This I don't know what this is. Is that Happy Tree Friends? Monsters. That I'm gonna put it in here. These things. I had a friend who had them and they're cool, but like I never met anybody else who had one. So we're just gonna put it there. These wristbands, I'm gonna put them in A tier because they're cool. I've made a couple of them before with my sister, and they're fun to make, but like I didn't wear them very often. These balls are also cool. I had a few of them. I didn't really bring them to school or anything, and I didn't really like meet anybody who ever brought them to school. But like we used to play with these and like throw them at each other, bro. It was fun. This I don't know what this is, and because I don't know what it is, I'm gonna put it in. Wasn't a fad. Um, Beyblades. So Beyblades are really cool, and I used to play with them with my friends, but they were never a fad at school. So because they're cool, I'm gonna put them in S tier, but like they're not really a fad. Webkins was never a fad. I never had one. Tamagotchi. I've never owned a Tamagotchi, but I had friends who owned a Tamagotchi. They're cool. Bionicle. Okay. I think this is a Bionicle. I'm gonna. Dude, stop. I'm gonna keep it real with you real quick. Bionicles are cool, but I'd rather just have a regular Lego set. But they are cool though, so I'm putting an 8 here. I don't know what this is. This was not a thing when I was in school. PictoChat. PictoChat was cool, but I'd never met anyone who actually did it. I didn't do it. My friends didn't do it. And then Magic. If you got caught playing Magic in high school, you were a loser. I would know because I sat at the table with a kid who played Magic the Gathering. Not because I knew how to play, but because I had nowhere else to go. So now we're going to go to this one. This is like prizes you get at like Chuck E. Cheese's and stuff. This is going to be like pretty short because there's like, these are cheap, like high manufacturer toys that like everybody has. So we're just going to go through them real quick. These balls, they're cool. They got the handle and you just boing, 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 boing. I like them. These are just bouncy balls, I think. So balls are cool. So we're going to put them in 8s here. Bubbles, bro. Just buy bubbles from the store. The bubbles you get at the store are so much better than the bubbles you get at like Chuck E. Cheese's or wherever the fuck you're going. And what is this? I think that these are the things that you shake like a lightsaber, like you pull it out, you thrust it forward, and they just come out. They kind of suck, but they're cool. So C tier. These things I feel like have never worked for me, so I'm gonna put them in D tier. I feel like every single time I caught them, you shake them and they start clacking with each other. I feel like they never actually hit each other. These slappy toys are cool. What you do is you put them in your hand and you wave them side to side and they slap. They're cool, but they're like annoying. Dinosaurs, dinosaurs are always cool. I don't know what this is. I really don't. I also don't know what the next one is. So I'll put those there. Gonna get up. I know what these are called, but like, they're kind of oh fuck. What are they called? Chinese something? I don't know. You put your fingers in them and you can't get them out. They're kind of stupid. Planes are always cool. Put them in B tier. I like anything planes. Then these, I don't think I've ever seen these, but if they're just cubes, they like throw at people, then I'll put them in B tier. Hacky sacks I'll put in S tier because like you can actually use this like outside of, because like you can actually have fun with these, like more fun than a lot of other stuff on this for a longer amount of time. These glasses are cool. As somebody who wears glasses, I would never get one of these nowadays because they won't fit over my real glasses. So jacks are fun. Put in A tier. I never really played jacks, but when I did, I had fun. I don't know what these are, so D tier. Kazoos, I'm gonna put in D tier just because I don't know how to play a kazoo. Like every time I got one, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna figure out how to do this. I can't figure out how to work a fucking kazoo. Maybe I'm stupid, but maybe I'm not smarter than the kazoo, but I just can't do it. These I'll put in B tier just because they're cool, but like they would never be my first choice. These are just wands. They're stupid. I think that these are those magnetic rocks, and if they're the magnetic rocks, then they go in S tier. I'm just gonna do this because I can't tell what the fuck these are. Salamanders, put them with the dinosaurs, I guess. Fish, are these the things that like you do the rings and then like you press the button and it goes up? Those are cool. We'll put them in B tier. I don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. Paddleball, I feel like never fucking works, so I'll put it in D tier. I'll put it in C tier just because it's cool, but it never works. I don't know what this is. These are the things that you blow in and it goes. That's not a good noise, but like still. It kind of sucks. Put it in B tier. These are fans. They're cool in theory, but put them with the other things. These I don't know what these are, so D tier. Rings, bro. The rings that you get at like this shit fucking suck, bro. Like, I get that they're supposed to, but they're fucking terrible. Never put one of these things in your mouth, bro. I feel like that's actually disgusting. Do you know how many people have touched those things? You know how long they've been fucking sitting there collecting dust? Do not get vampire fangs. These are just worse Beyblades. Um, Play-Doh I'll put in S tier because it's Play-Doh. I don't think I've ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese's or an arcade that offers Play-Doh as a prize, but it's kind of cool. The sharks are cool. You like poke them and it gets their eyes out. They're fun for a minute. I've always really liked these toys. What you do is you flip them inside out and then you like put them on the ground and you wait for them to pop and they jump really high in the air. They're a basic toy, but I've always really liked them. Ducks are cool. A tier. They're sorry, S tier. These glasses were cool when I was a kid, but as we've discussed with this thing, I wear glasses now, so like wearing these over my glasses sucks. Moroccos I'll put in B tier because they're maracas. I've always liked these bracelets, so I'll put them in A tier. These are like the '90s toy. I'll get them, put them in S tier. You just snap them on your wrist and they just like curl up. They're cool. Slinkies, okay. Slinkies as a toy themselves are good, but when you get them at like the arcade, they fucking suck. These are erasers, I assume. I'll put them in C tier. You know, I've always liked the spider rings that you get. Those are cool. Are these just more balls? Yeah, I'll put them with the other balls. I feel like these will never work. They're fucking trash. I don't know what this is. Fun story about these. There's something that's made with that these are made with that my niece is allergic to. So if you ever slap her with one of these, she will break out in hives, which is weird. But yeah, those toys are cool. Balls, put them with the other balls. Men, I don't know, C tier. These things never get these. Like, what's the point of having like translucent or transparent fucking circles? I'll put these in C tier just because who cares? Tiara, I'm not a girl, but I mean, girls might be happy. I don't know what this is, so I'll put it in D tier. Whistle, I mean, it works. It's a whistle. Whoopee cushions, I feel like have never worked, ever, so I'm going to put them in C tier. I don't know what this, I mean, it's a flamingo, and it looks kind of cool, so I'll put it in C tier. These worms on a string, if you can figure out how to work them, then they're S tier, but like, if you're just stupid like me, then you put them in A tier. Yo-yos, never get the yo-yos from Chuck E. Cheese's, bro. They fucking suck. C tier. And then fidget spinners, I'll put in B tier. Alright, so that's the list, everybody. If you disagree, let me know. This was fun. Maybe we'll do some more tier lists like this in the future. Yeah, see ya.